My mother was a very wonderful person. She had not a lot to say. She was very soft-spoken. And she loved Pepsi Cola. And that's one of the things that worked against her.
How so?
Because it's not good for you. You know, back when in 1930s, 40s, Pepsi Cola was so strong it could take paint off the cars. But it was so good. And my mother, she didn't do anything else. She didn't smoke. She didn't do anything like that. So she drank Pepsi Cola and she cooked dinner, you know, that kind of thing. She took care of us until I did have a picture. Yeah, I do have a picture where she was not crippled. And I was a little girl. And they took it in church. She was a missionary. But she had a lot of children every 2 years, you know.
Explain missionary. What do you mean by she was a missionary?
She was a missionary in the church.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they have missionary boards who go out and see other people who are ill or help in some kind of way where they go and like she was ill and the missionaries would come and sometime watch her, take care of her, that kind of thing. That's what missionaries did. They don't do it anymore, but that's what was done back then, those days. So it made everybody just love one another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was a whole different thing there, and I really miss it.
I think a lot of people do.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because people are so mean and hateful and jealous and all sorts of things, you know, and it just makes you, I don't know what it makes you feel sometimes. It just makes you want to get out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. You know? But the church obviously was really a haven for
Absolutely.
For everybody in your family, it sounds like.
Right.
And now, you say your mother was soft-spoken. And,
very much so.
What kind of dreams did she have?
I don't know that she had any, except to be Mrs. Drinkard and the mother of her 8 children. You know, I don't know about her dreams. She never talked about her dreams. And then I was probably too little to listen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then she had a number of miscarriages, too,
yes.
didn't she?
She had 3 sets of twins. So actually it was about 14 of us all together.
Oh.
She had a set when she died. So my father wasn't taking no pity.
Wow. Good.
Yeah, she had 2 sets before me and 1 set after me when she died. She had twins.
So, and you were, what, 8 when she died?
8.5, and she died in April, and I was 9 in September.
What kind of effect did that have on you, her passing?
Please, don't start me now. It makes me it had a very difficult, very, very bad effect on me because I didn't really know about what was going on. And I had an old mean aunt who came back from the hospital, and we were looking out the window, and she said, "Get out the window, your mom's dead," you know, that kind of thing. So, and of course, what? I don't know, you know. And I subsequently ran around the corner, and there was a woodshed there called, what was his name? Underwood was his name. And he had a woodshed where they chopped wood and piled it up in there. And I went in there, and I stayed for hours and hours. They kept looking for me, and I couldn't. When I came out, they finally found me, right? And I think I was just devastated, you know, to know that I wouldn't see my mother anymore. And I had spent a lot of time with Mom during the afternoon periods, you know, when, and of course at night, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I was the one in the afternoon that stayed with her. My sister and she were all of us were very, very close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Had our differences after we grew up, you know, but we were very, very close because my father just insisted upon that, you know. You didn't fight one another.
That was one of the rules.
A rule. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you didn't do that.
Uh-huh.
If you do, you really got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we learned not to do that, you know. We argued and carried on because everybody was doing something somebody else didn't like, you know.